Yeah, never forget where you're coming from. King Shanga set the trend. Yo, I want them. Mama.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another Vlogmas. Hope you're all doing well. So as the title suggests, I just wanted to go through some of my ups and downs and a bit of a review of my life in Jamaica for 2022. So I did this last year as part of Vlogmas. As 2021 was coming to a close, I just sat and did a review of kind of, you know, how my life in Jamaica had been going for that year. I actually just watched that video back, and actually, do you know what? It's really good that I've got these like videos so I can go back and look and reflect. And in that video, I said that 2021 in Jamaica was my best year to date. Yeah, in my review, I said 2021 in Jamaica for me was my best year to date. So let's go through 2022. Let's see if 2022 tops how I feel about last year in regards to me living in Jamaica. And yeah, let's have a look at some of the highs and the lows. Okay guys, so the highs. So 2022 has been a good year. You know, every year comes with its challenges. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever going to go, you know, 365 days throughout a year without any obstacles or challenges, and that's natural, right? But I can say 2022 has been a very productive year for me, for Outlaw and I, for me individually, but for Outlaw and I as a couple and as business partners as well. I think my motto or my word for last year, 2021, coming into 2022, was growth and expansion. Those were the two things that I wanted to see happen in our lives, in our business, growth and expansion. And 2022 has definitely delivered on that growth and expansion. I can say that as people, we have grown. As a person, I've grown. I can say that in our business has definitely grown. And you know, the great thing about it is that I remember when I first came here a few years ago, and I remember Outlaw and I talking about the things that we wanted to do, things that we wanted to achieve, some of our goals, some of our personal goals, and some of our goals together. You know, we sat down and spoke about what do we want to achieve together. And there were three main things. I'm not going to say what they are, but there were three main things that we wanted to achieve. And in the space of, I think, maybe 2 years, we've managed to achieve two of those things. With the likelihood of achieving the third thing very early on in 2023. So I think maybe the first quarter of 2023, we're on the way to achieving the third thing that we set out to achieve, that we wanted to accomplish. So that in itself is just like so heartwarming to me. Like it encourages me. Like it just, I'm encouraged by what we've been able to do. And I think that's just testament to finding somebody and being with somebody who shares the same values as you, shares the same beliefs, has the same work ethic, has ambition, and we have a common goal, you know. While we're both individuals and we have, you know, different things that we want to do separately, things we want to achieve for ourselves, we have, you know, a set of goals and a set of ambitions and dreams that we want to achieve together, you know. And it's not just business wise. Yes, some of them are business wise, but some of those things are personal things that we want to achieve together. And it's just been being able to sit down and look back and reflect on, oh my gosh, look at what we've done, look where we've come from. Yeah, it's like mind-blowing to me because it's such a short space of time. And you know, it's really funny because I think some of you already know my situation, right? And you know, you can be with somebody for so long and not get anywhere, not achieve anything together. And then you can be with somebody for a lot shorter period of time, and it's like sky's the limit, you know? Like you're just, you know, you're just doing things together, you're just, you know, meeting your goals, you're, you know, exceeding expectations. Yeah, and so a lot of times it's not about the time you've been with somebody, you know, but it's about it's not about the quantity, right? It's about the quality of the person, quality of the relationship, quality of the friendship. Yeah, and so it's really, really, really like, I don't know what the word is. I can't think of the word. but I'm just so I'm overjoyed, I'm happy, I'm ecstatic really. I know I don't look ecstatic, but I'm like really pleased that we've been able to achieve the goals that we've set out to achieve, and well on the way to achieving the final one. So yeah, that's been really good. So 2023 in terms of business has been really good. Expansion has, especially at the end of this year, oh my gosh guys, we have really expanded, and we haven't really spoken about the expansion of our business. I just don't think we've had the time to sit down and just talk about and let you guys know how our business has expanded and what we're doing. But when we will, Outlaws at Work at the moment, but when we get a moment, we'll talk about how our business has expanded. And I just think it's been also a really good year because I've spent a lot of time with my family this year. I mean, I've been to England 5 times this year. 5 times, you know what, I'm thankful, you know, like, we say to each other like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, they're so used to seeing me now. You know, like the first few years, it was like I didn't see them. Maybe I saw them once or twice for the year. They've seen me so many times this year. You know, I've been to England 5 times this year. They came over once. So that's been really good, like spending a lot of time with them, and yeah, that's been good. So I hope for more of that next year as well. And I've just been feeling in myself for the majority of the time really good, you know. I've just been feeling really, really positive. I've been feeling really happy. I've been feeling, you know, at peace. I've been feeling content. I really haven't had much lows, you know, personally, and I'm really grateful for that, you know. So those are definitely the highs and the ups for me of living in Jamaica in 2022. Right, some of the downs, because there are always going to be downs, right? And we try to be as transparent as we can where we can be. Like I said, there really haven't been many downs. I would think something I don't want to say I've learned, because this is something I already knew, but something that I guess has been, I don't know, reinstated in my mind, or, you know, I've been reminded of, is people. My biggest downs have been people. And I know that might sound strange. Guys, we have met a lot of people, right, over the past 2 years, over this journey of doing YouTube, over this journey of doing our tours business, meeting so many of you, over our journey of you know, our land and finding land for people and finding houses for people, you know, and doing maintenance for people and stuff like that. We've met a lot of people through our business and through our channel, and we're so grateful. I'm so grateful for that, because a lot of our business comes from you guys who tune in and watch us. So we're so grateful. And honestly, like, most of you are just great. You know, meeting you guys is a real joy, you know. When you guys book us for a service and we finally get to meet you, and, you know, to know that you've been following us on the channel, you know, been watching us, you know, being inspired by us, and then you choose to use us to provide a service for you. It's just like, it's the icing on the cake for me. Like, yeah, it's heartwarming, and I'm so grateful. But I think also there is a downside. Like, there is a downside, and we've experienced this a lot, more so this year than last year, and I think it's people draining your energy, people draining not just your energy, but trying to drain your time, trying to drain your knowledge, trying to drain your resources. And this is the thing, I get so many DMs, I get so many WhatsApp messages, I get so many emails, so many Facebook messages of people wanting advice, people who say, you know, they want to move out here, you know. I was just asking specific questions about advice and help and stuff like that. And I'm always willing to help people. I'm always willing to answer questions. It has become a lot harder now than in the beginning. I mean, in the beginning I was on it. As soon as somebody messaged me, I'd message them back. So it's a bit harder now because I get inundated with messages, and it's not always so easy to answer everybody back, especially in a timely manner. And I always say this, people, please, if you've sent a message and I haven't responded, it's not because I just don't want to. It's probably just because I've just been so busy, or it's been, you know, I've seen and another message has come, and I'm getting messages from left, right and center, and I have to prioritize, you know, I have to prioritize what messages I answer first. And my intention is always, okay, I have to prioritize the messages. Let me get to the ones that are high priority first, and then I'll come back to the other ones, and it doesn't always work like that. You get caught up, you get busy, and then at times I've got to backtrack to see what messages did I not reply to. So please forgive me if you've messaged me and I haven't reached out to you. It's really not on purpose, so please do see with me. But I try to help.